Don't all go mad, eh?
What do you want, a prize for getting out of bed in the morning?
Are you sure?
Ooh, at least I got out the right side.
Well, hope you had a lovely night.
Take it you didn't.
Don't even ask.
Well, don't mind me, because all I've got is my plea and my directions here and later on, but no big deal, obviously.
Sorry, I'm just wound up. We both are. Oh, never mind. So what does this new lawyer have to say then?
Something along the lines of, with the case we're looking at right now, you're going down. Oh, love.
And this is what you're paying a fortune for?
Marlon, I need to find more for him to go on. I don't know what that is.
You'll get it. You'll get it. You just have to keep going.
Not talking to me, obviously.
I've been a pain since I got here, I know that.
Shan't argue with you.
It's got to stop. What you said last night, tactful though it may not have been, was absolutely right.
I thought I was quite restrained.
Well, either way, it's time Eric realised how much he means to me, how much I mean to him.
Now that sounds more like it. None of this. He's not answering his telephone business. He cannot ignore you if you're standing in front of him, can he?
Which is what I intend to do. Sort things out, once and for all.
That way you'll be living, for one.
Dad! Hold on a minute. Guess what? I got a booking for the B&B.
Oh, when for?
Oh, up until Christmas.
That's excellent. How do you manage that?
Well, Eric got me onto it. It's a television crew from Leeds. Apparently they're doing something around the village and they need a base. Well, apart from that, I'm not really sure.
Well, did they say how many?
3 or 4, well, I think. Gone with the wind, it is not. But they said they'd be in touch when they've got the exact dates. But it's all lined up. Thanks, with all due modesty, to your favourite daughter.
Well, what's Eric's stake in this?
Oh, don't be so suspicious.
Well, I've known him a lot longer than you have.
Ah, maybe I'm a positive influence on him.
Well, you certainly will be on my takings if they turn up.
You know you didn't have to come round, you don't owe me anything.
Nobody else is here, are they?
Just you know you've come.
But if I'm here, at least folk will see you've got somebody on your side.
Yeah, but you know what they're saying, don't you? He must be as bad as her.
Might not be that far wrong, eh?
Mrs. Tate. Let's keep it like that in public, shall we? And I'll be Mr. Willis. And you are?
My cousin Marlon.
Pleased to meet you. I'm just here, you know, riding shotgun.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
So, what happens now?
You watch, I work.
And will you be defending in the trial as well, or...?
I'm what they call a solicitor advocate. I get to cover the lot, basically. Don't let this unassuming exterior fool you. There's no second thoughts.
Why should there be? I'm not guilty. I plead not guilty.
In we go, then.
I wonder if she's looking forward to this as much as I am.
You know, you're starting to worry me how much you seem to be enjoying all this.
What else have I got?
Here, get that down you. Put your face straight.
Was that your version of bedside manner?
You wish. Oh, come on, Eric. There's better things to think about. Work's on the up for Christmas. We're about to entertain the film world.
I don't feel very entertaining, thank you.
I'm sure Gloria would be delighted the effect she's having on you.
Oh, I might have guessed she'd be in here bending your ear.
Try straightening it, love, after you've been there, darling.
Don't darling me. And I'll thank you to give my husband and I a few minutes free of your charming presence.
The name's Eric, just in case you've forgotten.
Speak your piece, Gloria. I've got work to get on with.
Ignoring my calls won't put me off, Eric. Neither will trying to deny we still love each other.
Is that what you come up to inform me?
I've come to find out what you intend to do about it. And don't imagine you can carry on hiding behind your new friend in there, because if she didn't think you had a few quid, she'd run a mile.
My friendship with Stephanie is based on mutual and a mature understanding, uncomplicated by so-called intimacy, which is rather refreshing, if you must know. Unlike your breath, which stinks of alcohol, as if I'm surprised.
You're just saying this for their benefit.
I would be mortified if I thought they heard a word. I have my reputation to think of. It's been on the slide lately, don't you think?
No, you're just not ready to see sense yet, especially not in public. I'm not finished with you yet, Eric. Not by a long way. We're not finished.
Could you please stand and confirm your name?
Charity Tate.
Contrary to common law, you did, on 17th September 2003, murder Christopher Tate. How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
In which case it now falls to us to set a date for trial and to issue directions for the preparation and submission of expert reports pertinent to this case. Could the prosecution and defence confirm that the issues outlined are agreed with witnesses listed as required?
Did you really expect her to say anything different?
Why stop lying now?
Lunchtime, Eric. Shell and I are off to the cafe. Well, if you don't mind. We won't be long.
I might go home for a lie down. Think I've got a migraine coming on.
Yeah, well, we all know who's brought that on.
Well, present circumstances haven't helped, I'm sure.
Should we take the key then, in case you've gone when we get back?
Right then. See you later.
One large tea?
Thank you. And I think I might sample a little cake under the circumstances.
So, did she say anything else?
All I know it's a TV crew of some sort, and business will be booming for the foreseeable future.
Do you think they'll need any extras?
Trisha ended up in India last time that happened.
Yeah, it didn't do her any harm. Anyway, mind your own business.
We'll have to wait and see.
Stick another coffee in there, will you?
Do you think he'll be needing any extra staff?
What, because you might see your name in lights?
No. So there's a chance I might not be flat broke after Christmas. I'm going to need money on top of my birthday fund if I'm going to get a car. And that lot will be loaded, won't they? So they might even chuck in loads of tips.
Just ask him what's the big deal.
I could bribe him with cake.
Anybody think it were a proper job, Donna?
Don't look so surprised. This is where I'm supposed to be, isn't it?
What the hell do you think you're playing at, breaking in like...
I do have a key, Eric, being your wife and all. Besides, you don't seem willing to discuss matters properly anywhere else, so here we are.
Right. Well, I'd like you to leave right now, if you don't mind.
Oh, I do mind. I'm not leaving until we've sorted this silly business out properly.
Fine. Well, if you don't go, then I will.
I'll be here when you get back.
Then maybe I won't return.
And where do you propose to stay?
I have friends.
You really think so? You see, this is why you need me, Eric. I'm your friend. Me. Nobody else.
Tried making my mind a blank. Not hard, I admit. I've also tried focusing on everything that's ever turned me on in the past. I spare the details, I'll be here for a week. Tried natural remedies, food, obviously. And a couple of things from a shop in Otten.
You what?
Nothing weird, so don't look at me like that. I'm a desperate man.
You must be desperate if you're asking me for advice. What do I know? I mean, put up with Nicola. What do you think they're doing in there?
wrapping up whatever it is they have to wrap up. How's Zoe doing?
It's making me nervous. As soon as she gets back from the ladies, I'm going to try and get her as far away from this dump as I possibly can. I'm frightened she's going to go off on one.
You know, seeing as how, frankly, you were no use at all on the old marriage guidance front.
Because I'm a vet?
I'm wondering whether a shrink's not such a bad idea after all.
Yeah, Marlon, it's stress. And nothing else. Time and a bit of chilling out and you'll be back in the saddle, mate. Which is a vet's term. Kind of. Couple of things from a shopping autumn.
Leave it.
Sorry I couldn't make things more exciting for you, Zoe.
You don't need to say anything out here, and certainly not to a prosecution witness.
Don't worry on my account. I can wait.
We should be getting back now, don't you think?
I'm sure there's still plenty more to come, and I don't intend to miss 1 second of it.
I'll meet you up the pub then. OK, Eric. I'll have mine to take out, please, Donna.
What's up with him now?
Well, it seems that Gloria's gone weird on him, so I said I'd meet him up the pub.
I'll see you two later.
You stop with me, Alan. She's off cavorting down the pub with Eric again. You can watch me eat my miserable salad.
Go on, Dad. Get used to the idea of that television crew. I expect they'll all be vegetarians, just you watch.
To weight loss and financial gain.
I don't know about you, but I could do with a drink big time. Oh, don't let's start again, eh?
Oi!
Oh,
Don't think you're getting to me, Zoe, because you're not. And if it comes to who's going to be enjoying themselves, you wait till I start dishing out about Chris once this trial starts.
You don't think Chris was ever going to let you win, do you? Even you should have figured out he was too clever for that.
Wait a minute, you are?
Hey, can we just all go home and not have a scene, please?
Well, you can't do him any more harm, thankfully.
Oh, you reckon, do you? You know exactly what he was capable of. You just don't like admitting it, do you? Well, I'm sure they'll all be very interested to know what happened with Scott, for starters. And plenty more where that came from, too.
You know, I don't think you ever loved him for 1 minute. Maybe his money.
Well, that's something you'll never know. You won't understand anyway. But what you better know is what you're letting yourself in for. If you think I'm just going to roll over and give in...
So it'll just be the nasty, vindictive bitch we've come to expect, will it?
If that's what it takes to prove I am innocent, you're dead right, yes.
Back to the car, come on.
you know, I haven't thought about sex for at least 30 seconds.
What's she going on about, Marlon? Letting me win?
She thinks she did it. What do you expect? Just ignore her, she's ranting.
Didn't sound like ranting to me.
Come on.
What do I owe you, love?
$5.80, please.
Take for one of these as well, would you, love? I'll have fainted by tea time at this rate.
Oh, I can't eat them. Blow me up like a balloon.
Oh, me too. I intend to float off smiling.
You didn't have to pay, Shelley.
Oh, it's all right. You can buy me a drink later.
Hope you enjoyed it, Mr. Turner.
Oh, give over creeping, Donny. You sound pathetic.
I don't remember asking you, so shut it.
It's very nice, Donna. Thank you.
Why don't you just get to the point and ask me if I'll give you the stupid job?
Is there something I'm missing?
Thank you. Where have you been? It's freezing out there.
I just had some things to sort out, you know.
Not having much fun, are we?
Sorry.
Me too. We could always give it another go this afternoon.
I'm not sure I'm ready for another round of making a fool of myself.
Yeah, but we don't know that until we try. Anyway, it's not as if we have to perform for anyone else's benefit, is it?
I've been seeing a doctor.
What? About us?
Well, I had to do something.
What's he said?
What? Well, he thinks it's stress. Everything that's happened, you know, you leaving, us losing the house, you coming back.
Oh, so it's my fault, is it?
No.
Well, it sounds like to me. And has he told you to put your wife off until you're the one that suggests it as well, does he?
He thinks that might be for the best, yeah.
Oh. You best keep me informed then, eh?
Tricia.
Get it down, you deserve it.
Depends on who you ask.
Eric, a saint would have thought about strangling Gloria long before now.
So, what do you suggest?
Well, you could give me the afternoon off so I can keep you company while you get drunk. We could put the tab on the factory and you could write it off against tax. Necessary expenses.
That's not a bad idea.
Do you good, and it'll keep you off the streets.
Or out of the house. And...
I shouldn't worry. She'll be long gone.
I am sorry, Donna, but I'll let you know if I need anyone, but I manage on my own, really. I've even got the cleaners lined up. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's just a thought, really.
We always know where to come for a lovely salad, though.
Thanks. I washed it all by myself.
Oh, well, I will let you know.
What is your problem, you little creep?
You weren't getting a job out of him anyway.
Well, you didn't exactly help, did you?
I was out of order. Sorry.
Yeah, well, keep your nose out in future.
Oh, right. Because it's all about you, isn't it, Donna? It's not like anybody else might have something vaguely significant to worry about.
All right, sorry. I forgot.
I am never entering into another relationship with a female person as long as I live.
It's not always up to you, darling.
Then I shall resist with weapons if necessary.
But that's what I'm saying. It sneaks up on you and you're drowning before you even knew you were getting wet.
Then I'd rather drown in this.
Well, we're certainly working on it.
Is there something fundamentally wrong with me, do you think?
What? Because you trusted someone and she let you down?
She's a good woman, Gloria. I've always known that. You have to have trust, surely.
Yeah. And that's when you get stabbed in the back. Not that it's a fault. The trusting, I mean, not the stabbing.
More drink. Whose round is it?
We're still on expenses, remember?
Are we? Then I suggest we take full advantage of the off-sales arrangements by safeguarding the reputation of a prominent public official. Me.
Yes. Doc? Yes?
Figured you'd not gone deaf. You were just ignoring me.
Not exactly orthodox legal practice, is it? Defendant trying to hammer down the door of a prosecution witness. I wonder how that's going to look during the trial.
I want to know what you were going on about before.
All those big courtroom words giving you a headache, are they?
When you said about this Chris winning business. What was all that about?
Did I say that? I don't remember.
You said exactly that. You said you don't think Chris was ever going to let you win, do you? Something about him being too clever. I want to know what you meant.
It's just a figure of speech. Okay. So I get annoyed and I throw out a few words from time to time. But it's better than killing someone, isn't it?
You are lying.
And you are starting to panic. And I can't say I blame you.
You know more than you're letting on, don't you, Zoe?
Are you going to get off my drive or do I have to call the police?
And you've just confirmed it.
Taking our cases, you were right. Long gone.
Peace in our time, eh?
Which gives another perfectly good reason for a drink.
It's a good job you got me looking after you.
Yes. Sweet, isn't it? Might I venture to ask what's going on?
I'd have thought that was patently obvious. We're drinking.
And then you were going to read to each other from some improving text.
What's the matter, darling? Worried something might be going on? You've insulted him enough as it is. Don't accuse him of something he hasn't even thought about.
But you have.
And don't judge me on your standards, neither.
I suggest we leave.
And go where?
There's a couch at the B&B that's got to be better than staying here.
You'd stay there with her rather than your own bed?
With you in it.
I really don't want to put you out.
I think under the circumstances, this constitutes an act of mercy, Eric. Come on.
Eric, please.
Wherever I end up, I should be unconscious.
Come on, mate.
Don't think I won't have you, because I will. You... just watch yourself, that's all.
I mean it, Charity. Just one more second and I'll call the police.
Go ahead. How much trouble can I be in after all?
I won't be intimidated. I know what you're trying to do.
Thought you were calling the police.
Just go away and leave me alone.
No. I want to wait till we get here, then you can tell us all about this Chris winning business.
For all I know, you're just making it up.
Oh, Zoe, please don't come and not sound mind rubbish with me. You know so much, so come on, let's be having it.
You're just trying to make something out of a few words when you know what you did. And I know you're going to prison for it.
And look who's lying now, eh? Zoe!